A few years ago, I wanted to start making my own bread, but I needed it to be easy, so I decided to get a bread machine. Now, a bread machine will do the entire process of mixing and kneading and letting the bread rise and baking the bread. But my machine makes a 3-pound loaf, and that was way too big. Not to mention, I experienced some major disasters with it. The bread rising too much and sticking to the lid, the bread sticking to the pan, the bread sticking to the paddles, making huge holes in the bottom of the loaf. That's not cool. So I decided to try something different. And here's what I do. First, I check to make sure the paddles are in place. Then I add the ingredients in the order listed in the recipe. Water, butter, salt, milk powder, sugar, 1 egg, flour, yeast. I select the dough setting and let the machine do the mixing and the first rise. This takes about 90 minutes. Near the end of the cycle, I grease my loaf pans and a large piece of parchment paper. When the dough is ready, I dump it onto a lightly floured surface and remove the paddles. Then I knead the dough to remove the air bubbles and divide the dough equally. For a 2-pound bread machine, you will get 2 loaves. And for a 3-pound bread machine, you will get 3 loaves. You can weigh the dough if you want, but I just go by feel. Then I shape the dough into loaves and place it in the pans. I put the bread in the oven with the light on, cover it with the greased parchment paper, and allow it to rise for 60 minutes. Once the bread has risen, I remove it from the oven and preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. When the oven is up to temperature, I bake the bread for 30 minutes. After baking, I remove the bread from the loaf pans and allow it to cool completely on a wire rack. When completely cool, I lay the bread on its side and slice it with a serrated or an electric knife. Then I place it in a large plastic bag and put it in the freezer. I hope this helps you with your bread machine experience so you can enjoy homemade bread too. For more information and complete recipes, visit homemakingjewels.com.